to our first episode of Behavior in Bordeaux. My name is Maria Huntoon, a certified dog behaviorist and nutritionist by day, but my other big passion is wine. So this series is all for dog lovers and wine lovers. Each episode, we're going to be discussing a different wine and a different behavior topic. So stay tuned each week for some great information. I'm here today with my friend Melinda Calandrello of Make Wine Easy.
Yes.
And we're here at Oliver Bentley's, which is located at 409 East York Street in downtown Savannah. It is the dog deli and human hangout where dogs can mingle and humans can enjoy a beverage and everybody can be happy. So we're going to introduce our wine, and then we're going to talk about today's behavior topic, which is introducing nervous dogs to other dogs. So Melinda, what kind of wine do we have today?
Great. So we have a Pinot Noir here called Rascal from Oregon. It's more of a French Burgundian style, old world style. It's a lighter bodied wine, higher acidity, which goes great with many, many foods. This is going to go great with poultry like turkey, chicken, pork, anything like a creamy pasta dish, earthy vegetables, especially mushrooms. And if you want to start the dinner off with some cheese and charcuterie, that's not going to hurt either. This has some tasting notes of red cherries and plum, a little hint of spice and vanilla with a soft, balanced finish. You can find this at your local grocery store. I found this one in Savannah at Kroger for around $14.
Excellent. Very good. Oh, wow. I can't wait to try it.
Yes. Well, maybe we should. Cheers.
Cheers. Ooh, this seems like a really great holiday wine.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Especially for Thanksgiving is coming up.
Yes.
So this is going to go great with any of your holiday dinners where you have a ton of different dishes. It's not going to overpower any of the wine. It's just going to bring out the flavors of the wine because of that acidity that's a little higher in that wine.
Wonderful. So it's basically like the golden retriever of wines. It's easy drinking and
yes.
it goes with everything.
Absolutely. And funny you say that. Rascal is actually a nod to the winemaker's dog, which was a golden retriever.
Oh, great.
Yes. And Rascal would follow the winemaker around as he was making the wine. And another thing I wanted to share is a portion of the proceeds of each bottle goes to animal welfare and the Humane Society.
Wonderful.
So they give back to the community of taking care of animals as well, which I love.
Yes, that is such a wonderful thing. What a great wine to select for us today. Thank you. So let's talk a little bit while we enjoy our wine about our dog behavior topic, which is introducing nervous dogs to other dogs. A lot of times our dogs are either introverted or extroverted, just like people are. And for dogs that are a little more nervous, being in a large or intimidating group like at a dog park or a doggy daycare can actually cause them more stress and increase their fear. So the best way to introduce a nervous dog to other dogs is by doing it slow and steady, like coming somewhere like Oliver Bentley's where they can mingle, but it's just a few dogs at a time. There's not a lot of pressure. It's basically set up like your living room. So it's very low key, but there's plenty of space for the dogs. Other great ideas are taking dogs for a walk together where there's enough distance between each of the dogs where they don't feel pressured to have to interact, but they can still get to know each other a little bit at a distance, and you can gradually get them closer together. And also just by giving them a chance to settle around each other first before getting all in each other's space. Sometimes that's really direct, and dogs don't always like directness, especially if they're a little nervous or socially awkward because they just haven't navigated the social complexities of those interactions yet.
So they have a little social anxiety, kind of like people do sometimes.
Yes, they can. They can for sure, especially if they just didn't get a lot of exposure to other dogs when they were younger, so they just haven't gained those skills yet, or especially if they had a traumatic experience or a scary experience with another dog and that made them question how to do things.
So let me ask you, does it matter if you put small dogs and big dogs together, or should you separate them?
That's a great question. It really depends more on the temperament of the dog than it does the size of the dog.
Okay.
Some small dogs can actually be big and mighty, like little Jax
like
here,
Jax.
right? And some of the bigger dogs can actually be quite nervous and submissive and say, I'm scared, even though they're 5 times your size. So it really is more about the strength of the dog's temperament. It doesn't matter. Some dogs get along better with dogs of the same size. Some actually get along better with dogs of opposite size.
Right.
So it's an individual thing, just like we're all individuals.
Yeah, great. That's some great information.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you again for coming and talking about our wine. We're going to wrap up today's episode, but please subscribe, follow, like us. How can we find your show?
Yes, so we're on YouTube, we're on all the socials, Make Wine Easy. It's 30 to 60 seconds every week. I'm going to introduce a new wine. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it, what food it pairs with, tasting notes, where you can find it, and all the wines are under $25.
Perfect, because those are the wines that everybody wants and loves,
Absolutely.
right? Absolutely. And my information, if you go to my website at mghcanineconsulting.com, that's MGH, the word canine spelled out, consulting.com, you're going to find a lot of information about what I do as a behaviorist and helping people have the best relationships with their dogs. But stay tuned for every episode of Behavior in Bordeaux. Each episode, we're going to be featuring a new wine and discussing another behavior topic. So please subscribe so you don't miss a single episode with all these nuggets of wisdom. Thanks for joining us. Cheers!
Cheers.